Okay, welcome back to what is sure to be the last video in this series of videos on drawing 10-4 from the textbook. So in this drawing we have drawn multiple parts. This is an assembly drawing. We drew the cap, we drew the base, we drew the assembly drawing, we drew a bushing, and we brought in a hex head bolt from the design center. We annotated it completely with dimensions and text and leaders. And now, excuse me, I keep clicking on layout 1 because I'm used to going to layout 1, but our layout we're using is layout 2, which is the layout we set up for a C size sheet. And we've got everything kind of spaced out so that it fits in our viewport. We selected a scale of 1 to 2. And so all we need to do is finish up this table, and we're going to be done. So in the first column, I've got the item number and those numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4, that correspond to the numbers up here in the assembly view, 1, 2, 3, 4. And in this next column, I put the name. So that's hex head bolt with the thread designation 1/2 13 UNC by 2.25 long. And so we don't want that to take up more than one row in our table. And these other columns we'll be able to shorten up a bit. They're not quite so lengthy. Not quite there yet. There we go. Okay, and this is bushing, cap, and base. And here, description. I'm not sure why it decided to center justify everything here. I'll just switch everything back to top left. Okay. And then we've got some other part numbers here. DB1-4, DB1-3, DB1-2, and DB1-1. And this column is the part number. And then we've got the quantity. We've got 6 bolts, 2 bushings, 1 cap, and 1 base. And that is the quantity, QTY. And again, I want this to be just top left justified. And I can make this last column a little more narrow. I really don't want it to be any larger than it needs to be. And then I'll just move this table. And now there's a couple different places I could put it. I could stack it on top of the title block. That's the way it appears in the textbook. But I think I actually prefer sticking it down here. It's just that then my general note about the fillets is going to have to move. I'll just slide that up here like that. And there we go. So yeah, I said that this video would be about finishing up the table, which we did, and looking for any other loose threads, which I do not see. I think we're done. I think this is looking good. So there we go, 10-4. Now this is about as complicated as our two-dimensional drawings are going to get. So you should feel a sense of pride for getting this one done. After this, after chapter 10, we're going to start drawing some isometric drawings and then doing a little bit of 3D modeling. So this is sort of the pinnacle of our 2D drafting in MECH 1000. So I don't want to say it's all downhill from here, but in a way it is. We are definitely in the home stretch of the semester. So if you have any questions, if you're wondering how to do any of this stuff, or you're having trouble with the design center or anything like that, be sure to let me know in class, and good luck.